10 years ago in 2005. We were both in college and we attended a house party of a mutual friend. He attended school with one of my best friends, Juanita, and I used to always ask her questions about him. Eventually we exchanged numbers and got to know each other.
But me and Jackie, we met 2005 at a house party. And I didn't really know she was choosing until one of her friends, Juanita, had got the word back to me. So, you know, I got my number out to her and she called me, she came over. She had this sophisticated look. I guess she was working at Dillard's in the mall. So she had to dress up and had a little blaze on it. And from that first day on, I knew she was the one. She came over to my house and we kicked it and she asked me everything I wanted out of a relationship. And I guess I had the right answer because she had this list. And she said I answered all the questions she had on this list. So as we move forward and we look back now, we realizing everything's on that list has pretty much came true.
And in about September 23rd, he asked me to be his girlfriend.
So, you know, that's how it really all started. But from us meeting at the party, us coming over to talk to me, we kicked it for a while, for a few weeks. Then after that, I asked her to be my girlfriend one day walking on the river.
What caught my attention of Kelvin and impressed me was his ability to play ball and his sense of humor and how sexy he was. He was very competitive. We used to play checkers all the time and I used to always whoop his butt, but I let him win a couple of times just to boost his ego.
The most impressive thing about Jackie when we first met was the way she dressed and the way she carried herself. She had this blazer on from working at the mall. She had the heels on, and coming from where I'm from, you didn't see girls with heels too often. So she had the heels on, and she is very intelligent. And as we spent time together, and I got to meet her family, and that would really impress me with learning her background and learning where she come from and what she stand for. And she was just a woman. And I feel like she was everything I needed at the time. And come to find out, she's everything I need to this day. And what made me realize Jackie was the one for me is when she took me to church. She put God in my life, you know, and it gave me structure. It made me want more out of life. So from that point on, I knew it wasn't anybody else for me, you know. So that's why we're here today.
I knew Kelvin was the one when I first met him. Every time I was around him, he made my heart race. I was so excited to see him, to hear him, to be around him. He made me feel like a lady. He made me feel like I was the one. We enjoyed each other's company. We became best friends. He was very loving, caring, humorous, and he brought the best out of me. I'm silly because when I'm around him, he makes me happy, and I love him, and I know he loves me. And most of all, I know he loves our family, our son, and I'm happy he's the father of my child because he's an excellent, supportive, and wonderful father. Kelvin, today is our day. It's me and you. For 10 years, we've been up, we've been down. I have allowed you to chase me, and now I'm finally yours. I'm happy to finally be Mrs. Lewis, and I promise to always love you, cherish every single moment, and continue to be your best friend. I pray that God continues to bless us and grow spiritually each and every day. Kelvin, I vow to be with you through the thick and the thin, to death do us part, for richer and richer. So I pray God continues to bless us and our love is cherished for years to come. I love you.
Jackie, we at this point now in our lives where we are one, and I just gotta thank you for your patience, for your support, for even just being with me and allowing me to be a part of your life. And from this day on, I I promise to cherish you. I promise to love you. I promise to be there for you. And I promise to be the man you want me to be. So with all that being said, I love you.